Hi guys, this is Nick with Phone Arena and you're watching our video review of the Samsung Galaxy Fit. It is a budget-friendly Android smartphone packing a 3.3-inch QVGA display, a modest 600 MHz chipset and a 5 megapixel camera. It comes in an all-plastic body with no premium materials anywhere in sight, which of course is expected from an entry-level device. Yet still, it feels well balanced in the hand and comfortable to hold. Its display is resistant to fingerprints thanks to its oleophobic coating, and the back cover of the device sports a nice texture that makes it easy to grip. On top of that, all buttons on the Samsung Galaxy Fit are well exposed and provide a good amount of tactile feedback. The basic TFT LCD display, however, is pretty underwhelming. It has a low resolution for its size, namely 240 by 320 pixels, so there is a noticeable lack of sharpness. That becomes especially irritating when viewing text, so reading long emails can get pretty hard on the eyes. Besides that, colors look a bit off, and green tones have a hint of yellow to them. At least it is bright enough to be used comfortably in broad daylight, and the viewing angles are satisfactory. The Samsung Galaxy Fit runs Android 2.3.4 Gingerbread with the TouchWiz 3.0 user interface installed on top of it. Despite its humble 600 MHz processor, navigation is fluid and responsive. Of course, animations and live wallpapers are out of the question, as things start getting pretty choppy if you decide to customize the smartphone's interface with them. In terms of social networking, the Social Hub app comes pre-installed. It lets you type a message on the fly and then send it as a text message or simply post it on the web via your social network of choice. Dedicated social network clients and widgets, however, will have to be downloaded separately if you prefer using them instead. The on-screen keyboard on the Galaxy Fit is in fact pretty responsive and easy to get used to. It allows for text to be typed at decent speeds, and the keys have a fair amount of space in between them. The built-in browser on the Galaxy Fit is smooth in general, but the whole experience gets ruined by the low-resolution display. Text is really hard to read, and once you zoom in, you have to pan from side to side in order to read the entire paragraph. At least the pinch-to-zoom functionality makes up for all that to some extent, as it works seamlessly. We are pleased to say that for an entry-level device, the Samsung Galaxy Fit takes some pretty good-looking photos with its 5 megapixel autofocus camera. Images are rich in detail and the colors are pretty accurate. On top of that, there are plenty of shooting modes at your disposal. The only drawback that we noticed was that the dynamics range is somewhat low, but still photos look pretty good overall. Unfortunately, when it comes to videos, the smartphone performs rather poorly. Even at the maximum resolution of 640 by 480 pixels, videos have a lot of artifacts on them and lack detail. The built-in speaker on the Galaxy Fit is decent in terms of loudness, but the sound gets distorted once you turn up the volume all the way. Still, you are free to hook up your pair of earphones and use the phone as a portable media player. Besides music, the smartphone can also play videos of up to 800 by 480 pixels of resolution, but its display takes away a great amount of the video's detail. Something rather disappointing is the smartphone's poor in-call quality, and although we could understand what the other party was saying, voices were overly muffled with lots of crackling noise. On the other side of the line, the sound quality was not any better, as voices sounded rather faint and somewhat distorted. There is nothing out of the ordinary about the battery life of the Samsung Galaxy Fit. Its battery is rated for 6 hours and 45 minutes of talk time, and it should last for 421 hours in standby mode, which are both average figures. Overall, the Samsung Galaxy Fit feels like a well-built device considering that it's merely an entry-level smartphone. It is comfortable to use and fits nicely in the hand. Besides that, it has every connectivity feature that a novice smartphone user will ever need, namely 3G, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth and GPS. On top of that, it is capable of taking some pretty good photos with its 5 megapixel camera. On the other hand, its low resolution display is a major drawback that needs to be taken into account, as it makes reading text a tedious process and it spoils the web browsing experience. The poor in-call quality is another flaw that we need to point out. From our point of view, the Samsung Galaxy Fit is an average Android smartphone that should meet the needs of budget-conscious users, but we would recommend considering some of the alternatives. For example, the Sony Ericsson Xperia Mini is only slightly more expensive, but offers both a better display and a faster processor. Another alternative would be the Samsung Galaxy Geo, which offers slightly better performance but has a similar price tag. This was Nick with Phone Arena reviewing the Samsung Galaxy Fit. Feel free to check out our website at phonearena.com to get updated on all the latest from the smartphone world, or if you want to check out some more of our smartphone reviews. Thanks for watching.